Back here at American Family Field. And towing the slab, Tyler Goodwin. Having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Christian Yelich leading things off and takes a strike. And a pitch. Strike 2.
0-2.
Got him looking with the knuckler for strike 3.
Man, that thing just barely got the zone, so you almost can't blame the guy for laying off. I mean, with the way knuckleballs dart all over the place, realistically, that could have just as easily missed by 4 or 5 inches. It's such a tough pitch to not overcommit to, so sometimes you just hold up and hope it dances out of the zone.
Bryce Terang, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. High fly ball out towards left center. Donovan on the move. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Contreras with another scorching run of play lately. And the 1-0. Foul ball.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Hit in the air out to center field. And Chico sizing this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Hoskins batting in the cleanup spot. He joined the team as a free agent. Goodwin back to work. Hoskins working through some struggles lately.
0-1.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Burleson pulls it down. 1 down.
Batting 5th, the right fielder,
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. He was 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game. And he pumps it a strike. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time.
batting 6th, the third baseman, Joseph.
Joseph Ortiz now at the plate, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. And a strike on the outside edge. Two down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that just misses.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2 out, space is empty. Fights it off. You'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Two outs. Swing and a ball popped up.
You take it here.
Gorman makes the catch, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
Mitchell.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. And foul ball. Out towards right center field. Antico. Long run into the gap. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And a quick out, number 1.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jose Caballero in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And that's fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. Hellman on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
The center fielder, Blake Perkins.
Blake Perkins will hit next. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And that's in for a strike.
No
Still
ball.
tied at
1
0.
strike.
Last of the third. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Still no score. And we're back. Bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Yelich.
And there's a strike.
Steer ride.
Next
Got the
offering
ball.
is downstairs. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Everything in that at bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate, and of course that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
This is Bryce Terang. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Grounds one to short. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, Bert, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And now it's William Contreras. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's in the dirt.
No. 1 ball. No strikes.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Called strike right there. Two down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Goodwin back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
For the Brewers, the right fielder, Jackson Del Rio.
And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 1 so far. Strike one. Chourio measures 6 feet even, only 20 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. The Brewers yet to pick up a hit here. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Two on the way. Swings here and blasts one left field. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind is kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
2 down, base is empty, and here is Joseph Ortiz. Flied out his first time. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. And that extends the inning.
It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Garrett Mitchell.
Yep.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one
1-2.
missed. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one inside, and that's ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. Went down on strikes his first time through. To the right side, and a foul ball. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Here comes Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Now move to first, and he's back in safely. That one close, ruled the ball, and that's ball 3. And there's a foul ball. Perkins over at first with 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Terang. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there. Strike 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Fought off foul. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And the 0-2. Called strike 3. The knuckleball buckled his knees.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Brewers strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
First offering and it just misses. All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool-looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. If you're playing right now, tweet out, I was this many days old when I found out the Brewers glove logo is an M and a B. Hashtag MLB the show. Because I guarantee you there are people playing right now that had no idea there was an M and a B in that logo.
That's a great point.
Now the batter now, Jackson Chourio. And first offering is fouled off. I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW-Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. Out of here. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 4-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Man, I hated knuckleball. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like He was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound swing, and he stayed within himself.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler Goodwin will depart, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Fernandez.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Goodwin, 8 whiffs over 6 innings in a quality start.
Well, Boog, he did a lot of good things in this start. He ate some innings and kept him in a position and challenge for the win. Maybe next time they'll get him the W.